I want to encourage you, like the kings and queens of old, we have a place to intercede for others and to actually change situations locally, regionally, nationally, and even internationally and globally. The way it usually happens is that God gives you his heart for a people group, be they disabled, minority, teenagers, children, certain social situations, medical, political, science situations, to either help or to solve some kind of problem. And then he starts sending you the ideas and resources to accomplish that solution on earth. Remember in Genesis, both Adam and Eve were created as a solution to a problem on earth. Adam was created to tend the garden. Eve was a solution for man being alone. In the same way, God keeps creating people to be solutions on earth while we possess this precious gift of time. Here are a few examples of a king or a queen standing in the gap and things changing. In Genesis 18, when God decided he would destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, he would let his friend Abraham know ahead of time, because friends talk to each other. The problem was Lot, Abraham's nephew, was living in Sodom. Abraham started to negotiate with God, saying, if you find 50 righteous people, then 45, and then 40, then 30, then 20, and finally 10. Abraham asked the Lord if he found only 10 righteous that he would not destroy Sodom. This intercession saved his nephew from being destroyed when God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. His intercession stopped it. In Deuteronomy, God was so fed up with the people of Israel that he wanted to destroy them all, and start all over with Moses. Moses interceded for the people, and God chose not to destroy Israel. A military general named Joshua in Joshua 10 asked God to keep the sun still so he could finish killing Israel's enemies, and the sun actually stopped. Remember, Joshua wasn't a priest. He wasn't a seminary student. He was just a soldier who wanted to finish the job. Isaiah 36 and 37 is one of the greatest intercession stories involving a king named Hezekiah. The Assyrian king was coming with a huge army, taunted him, and he went to the temple to pray. He was way outnumbered, and the Assyria already had many surrounding victories in other countries right around him. In the natural, this was a really bad situation, but Hezekiah, on more than one occasion, went into the temple of God and he prayed to God. Isaiah sent the king this message that is so powerful in Isaiah 37:21. Then Isaiah, son of Amos, sent a message to Hezekiah. This is what the Lord of Israel says: because you prayed to me concerning Sennacherib, king of Assyria. It was when he prayed that God said the enemy king would turn away. Now listen to what actually happened supernaturally in Isaiah 37, 36, and 37. Then the angel of the Lord, this is one angel, then the angel of the Lord went out and put to death 185,000 men in the Assyrian camp. This is an amazing story of a king having supernatural results from and because of prayer, and it changed global history at the time. Imagine one angel being sent, destroying 180,000 military trained men. And it said the king went back to his country and never came back. Intercessory prayer is powerful. And we're all familiar with the book of Esther, which tells a story of an average, beautiful girl who becomes queen. Haman sets in place a plot to kill all the Jews. Esther commanded a fast and prayer before she went into the king. And she asked for 2 banquets and had the king's favor, which led to the Jews being able to protect themselves. Peter was a fisherman, but was able to be in a place of prayer and saw regular miracles. There was a time he needed a miracle in the book of Acts when he was in prison and the people of God prayed. These were just regular kingly and queenly believers. Then God shows up and sends an angel to unlock his chains and walk him right out of the prison. Now, I hope in your spirit you're getting this. As we create a loving discipline towards the Father, we give him our hearts. Then we as kings and queens can be the fulfillment of what Proverbs 21 says. God directs the hearts of the kings wherever he wills. We as the kingly need to keep our hearts before God, interceding for others, to solve problems for others, as well as praying for our families and our friends, and etc. It is legitimate to pray for your business, especially if your business is tithing unto the Lord in some manner. He wants you to succeed in whatever assignment he gives you. One queen decided God was calling her to help an orphanage in a poor European country. She was a stay-at-home mom, so she created a coin campaign for all the people in church to bring their coins and bought all kinds of appliances and stuff for those orphans. God gave her a burden for a group of people. Then he gave her a plan. She worked the plan, and the solution came into time and made a huge difference for this orphanage. And it's so important. You pray, hear God's assignment for you, and then manifest that assignment.
For more content and resources to help in your healing journey with Christ, make sure to follow Dr. Doug Weiss on Facebook and Instagram. If you'd like to share full episodes of this show with friends and family, subscribe to Healing Time Ministries on YouTube, and feel free to leave us a comment on any of Dr. Doug's social media platforms. Our team would love to hear your feedback and learn how Healing Time is impacting your life, your church, and your ministry.